Welcome to Sailing Truckers. My name is Sahir, and if this is your first time here, remember to subscribe and click on the bell so you don't miss any episode. Today, we're going to talk about the DOT scales, how they work. Stay tuned. Welcome back. Today I want to talk about the DOT scales. I mean, I have mentioned it in previous episodes, and I've mentioned everything. You know, sort of touch here, touch there, how to deal with the DOT. That's a good episode where I talk about the scales and everything. But I haven't actually talked exactly one episode about just the scale. So this is your one chance. And this is very relevant right now, as I just got a ticket at a scale. If you want to see all of that, look for my next episode. You're gonna see all of it. So anyway, most of the time where there's when you enter a state or a province in Canada, and when you exit that, there is a scale, you know, a DOT scale. And in other parts of the state where there is an interception, say, you know, you're going from west to east or from north to south, there is also scale there, so that you cannot avoid it. It's not like you say, okay, I'm going to see this scale here, so I'm going to go around. No. They thought about that, and they put a scale there too. So, what's a scale? So basically, the trucks have, there is a law saying what the weights are for the truck. Okay, in the United States is 80,000 pounds gross weight. Gross weight is 80,000 pounds. Okay. Now, how do they divide that? Okay. So, on the steering drive, this drive there, you can have up to 12,000 pounds. And then on the drives, 34. And then on the trailer, 34. You can go 34 and a half, 34 and 100, 34 something, but it's not that bad. Now, when they go crazy is when you went like 35 or 35 100. That's a problem. That's when you get the ticket. So what do they do? Okay, so you get to the scale. It's usually you're driving on the road and there is an exit. They say signs up for the scale, you know, and even better, before you're driving on the road, there's like these metal things, and they are scaling that, you know. They can measure the weights on your axles when you drive by them, because like you go like tuduk, 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 you know, and that scale is sending the scale that is ahead the measurement. Also, we have this transponder. It's a plastic thing there with the information of the truck and everything. You know, where's the truck from, where's it going, you know, all of that information. And it has a green and a red light. So if you get the green light, you don't have to enter the scale. You just go. Keep going. Now, if you get the red light on the transponder, you need to go. And if you don't get any light at all because they have it turned off and the scale is open, you still gotta get in, as it happens in many scales. So you get in. Now once you get, it's like an exit, and you know, you go in there and there is like a little house, a little thing, you know, with glass all over, and they're looking at you. And there is this big metal thing on the floor where you put your axles in there, and you know, it's scaling, usually digital, obviously. And in front of you, you have like a street light, you know, with a green light and a red light, and next to it, digitally, you can see the numbers, you know, and so they have it inside too. They have it in the computer, you know, they can tell. So you go to the first axle, which is the drive, then you go to the second one, and then to the third. If something is wrong, they'll put the red light and say stop, and a little sign that says back up. You back up and then say stop again, and you stop, and they really take a look at that. And if there is a problem, they will tell you, park and bring the papers. There is a little light there, you know, that will tell you, park and bring the papers. Or it will give you a green light and say, exit to the highway. Right? Now, every trucker there, I mean, hates that. Park and bring the papers. Because you know it's trouble. You know it's trouble. There's a ticket coming. I mean, you can fight it, but as it happened just now, you know, I couldn't because it was obvious. And I'm going to spoil it for you for the next episode. But yeah, it's just no way around it. It's like too obvious. So, and not only that, then, you know, it's the time that it takes to get out of the truck, go inside, argue. It's like half an hour that you are just wasting doing nothing. You're going to be later, needing that half an hour later on the day. So, yeah, it's a pain in the butt. But then when you go in there, they'll check everything. I mean, if they really want to get nasty, they can check everything. Your axles, your paperwork, your load, where is it coming from. And there are other places, like for example in California, they have other specific rules, like you cannot bring produce into California. You can take produce out of California, but you cannot bring produce into California. That's a no-no. They won't let you do it. You know, so when you enter to the hill, there's somebody will come, you open the window and tell you, what do you got? And you say, no, I'm carrying pigeons. Good, keep going. What are you carrying? Tomatoes. Park. What kind of tomatoes? Where's it going? Paperwork. They check everything. Why? What is the permit? You know, because maybe those tomatoes are going to Mexico and you have to go through California, right? For some reason, or there's some specific. Well, that load has to have bone and permits and fees that need to be paid and the whole mother load of everything. Okay? But otherwise, if you're just going to unload in California, that's not going to happen. There is no way that California's government going to let you buy tomatoes from Japan when in California because in Japan they sell it cheaper, which I don't know, I'm just making this up. When you can buy it in California. No, they're not going to let you do that. And if you want to go ahead and do that, they will put so many fees on that load that it will become expensive. So that you only buy tomatoes from California. Understand? So that's California specifically. You know, Florida, I think it's got the same thing. Because when I've gone to Florida, they'll stop there and ask you. I haven't actually checked the regulations, but I figured that's pretty much what it's all about. But yeah, they will check I mean, if that's just a problem with your weights and stuff like that, you're doing fine. You know, I've gone in there and they will ask you, give me your logbooks, and they start checking everything. What time you get up, what time you stop driving, what time you started driving, where is your break, how many hours did you work, did you break any laws, were you speeding? Oh boy, they can check everything. Or they will pull your truck into a shop and then check your tires, your oil, your windshield. And trust me, if you start looking deeply into a truck, there is something that needs to be done. It's a truck. I mean, it's always some repairs that needs to be done. And they can tell. I went to California once and I had a tire that I was actually thinking about changing those tires later on. You know, I was like, yeah, they still got a month on it. You know, I can still drive for another month before I change them. Well, this guy went underneath the truck and checked everything. And at the end, I had to spend 24 hours there waiting for the tires to be changed. Because there was nobody. They wouldn't let me go. They took my license, my paperwork, everything, until I changed those tires. Yeah. They wouldn't let you go. Oh, you change the tires before you go, because you're not going. And that's in the best of cases. In the worst of cases, they tell you need to change those tires and you get a ticket. So, you need to have everything perfect, you know. And there are some places that you cannot play around with. States like Idaho, Oregon, California, Wyoming, yeah, but the other three, can't mess with those. Oh boy, cannot mess with any of those three. The big three, Idaho, Oregon, and California. No sir, you cannot do that with them, because and you think, okay, I went through this scale and everything was fine, you know, so you drive for, I don't know, 3 hours, there is another scale, and you think, like, they're not going to stop me again, you know. They have communication between one scale and the next one, you know, they have a database and the internet. No, they don't have internet there. It's like one scale is one thing and this scale is totally different stuff, like, whatever. They'll stop you there and they'll ask you everything, what kind of underwear you wear, when did you buy it, when was the last time you washed your underwear, everything. Everything. They want to know your date of birth, your passport. No, they don't, but you know what I mean. They really get deep in there and they start asking every single stupid question, checking every detail, every screw on the truck works. So, yeah, as a trucker, you gotta be very aware. Oh, and one more thing, like in California, you know, there is a 41 feet mark in the back of the trailer. Your axles can be deeper than that. They have to be 41 feet or farther. I mean, I have never had any trouble with that, but they can give you a ticket for that too. It's crazy, you know. What does it matter? Where the axle is, I don't get it. But whatever. So, yeah. Better be careful. And if you really want to see how that works in the whole 4K experience of it, watch the next episode, which you're gonna see it there. Okay. In any case, I hope you like this episode. I hope that this was well oriented and understand these things. And if you want to learn more about trucking advice, click on that link. Okay, so don't forget to like us on Facebook and Twitter. In the meantime, we keep on trucking. Bye bye.